It's I got some shit to say to podcast, man. We're back like we don't stop because trust us, we never do. All we do is work, and y'all know me.
Fuck you, Squint.
That's right, R.I.P.
Whizzle fizzle.
Forever and always.
Mm-hmm.
Up, returning.
We're back.
ChadOrbsTV.com.
Chad Orbs, aka Chucky Finster, baby.
Shout out Chucky Finster.
Shout out to being undertheweather.com. We in here making it work, son.
Undertheweather.com. Shout out Mucinex.
Yep.
Goat Run. Yep. Lap 2, motherfuckers. Available right fucking now.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Lap 2.
That's album 19.
Yeah. We're about done, guys. Spoiler alert.
19 months in a row, Chatty's been fucking giving y'all album after album after album.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling Ego and them the other day, I was like, dude, I'm glad Chad hadn't been active like on the road as of lately because I couldn't keep up with his catalog.
No.
Like, I have to learn everybody's songs, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is, and shit, dude. I know off the new album, off Lap 2, available right fucking now, Bobby Hill, the title, the intro to that one has been on repeat since Chad recorded it for me.
Yeah,
so, me too. It's probably my favorite one on Lap 2. But that one particularly, I've learned, but that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's, what number is it for real? Like 16, 17?
Well, we did,
12, 13.
In 2024, we did 4. So me and one dropped the last collab me and him did. Brady and Moss.
Brady and Moss.
And then, no, that was last year. We dropped Troy and Emmett at the beginning of 24, and then I dropped Gray-Headed Goat 1, 2, and 3 in 24. So I dropped 4 in 2024.
Gotcha.
And then we dropped 13 in 2025.
Whew.
And I said I was dropping one every month this year, but I don't think that's going to happen. But
oh, no?
We're going to see how it goes, man. I just got a lot of stuff going on, and that's a lot of music, bro.
I figured it would catch up with you eventually. Yeah. And I know you're fully capable of achieving it. So, I mean, the fact
I can do it. I just don't want to. I don't want to.
But the fact we're it's the end of February, they're getting Lap 2. That makes 15 months consecutively. Chad Arnold's released an album. Some people already are like, God damn, that's a lot of fucking music, and we all see it, man. It's just I keep telling Chad, bro, like I didn't like the idea of year 2 because there's so much dope shit from year 1 that kind of just gets overlooked. The more Chad records, the more that these records get kind of buried in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Not that they're, I mean.
No, in fact, that's what me and Mel was talking about that last night.
Yeah, and every album that Chad's put out in the last 15 months, literally consecutively, has bangers on it. You know what I'm saying? And he's been so focused on recording, and I'm speaking on your behalf right now, but he's been so busy recording and preparing albums in a 30-day period, which is not easy to do for anybody, but continuously doing it for 15 months straight. You need visuals. You know what I mean? Like the other workload seems to like decrease because Chad's focused so much on recording and putting out albums every fucking month. Like even like dude to go on like a steady tour or anything right now would fuck all that up anyway. You know what I'm saying? The phone would ring with an opportunity and you'd have to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just the way it is.
Yeah.
I don't been able to see you doing that on the road unless you were like in a bus with a full studio and all that type shit.
Yeah, the only way we made it work last year is when me and Fury and Marcotic had that tour is I already had me and Chucky's album done before I left. And then we cut an album while I was out there. Me, Marcotic, and Fury did. That's why we had the 13 albums. I wanted to try to push that as my September release, but Marcotic had a good idea. I was like, why don't we drop it when we're on tour as like the whole theme of it? So that's what we did. But as soon as I got back from tour, me and Twack had to start working on ours. We got it done, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I definitely, obviously, the Lap 2's out now. And there's still going to be a lot more music coming out this year. I'm waiting to see if we're going to do the monthly releases or if we're going to kind of let it breathe a little bit and drop every couple of months or something. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm ready for them banging ass singles again.
Yeah.
Me personally. Sorry about all the clickety clackety. That's my new fidget thing I got, and I'm fucking obsessed with this thing.
What is it?
I'll show you this. Look at that. Shout out TikTok shop. It's like these 2 skateboards with no wheels, and they're full of magnets. So they just it's just like a friction kind of thing, but it spins and like I don't know. I just love it. Ever since I got it, I've been playing with it, and it's 1,000,000%. What do they call it? 3D printed.
Oh, 3D printed,
Yeah, that's why I bought it, really. I just thought it was cool. And it comes with its own little case that was 3D printed and everything. How gay is that? What about this thing?
Yeah. Shout out Dusty. My boy Dusty made them for.
Bro, that shit's sick.
Yeah, he called me a mail and said he had made us some cool like prototype stuff.
So dope.
3D printer. Yeah.
And I've seen some of these like similar to this, but obviously not branded with the Show and Prove. But you guys can't see it at home or obviously the ones listening. But this Show and Prove logo on the back of this is like raised. It's like plastic. It's like part of it, but it's fucking it's just cool. I love it.
It's dope, man.
Thanks for bringing me this.
Yeah, for sure.
We were talking about these previously. These will not be available to the public, right?
No, I don't think so. Me and Mel are trying to figure out something cool to do with a limited run of them or something in the future.
Giveaways or something?
Yeah, or part of like a bundle or something maybe. But
I think I'm going to take this one to work and use it as like my pen holder.
You definitely could do that too.
You know what I mean? I just think it's cool.
For sure.
Or I'm going to make a tennis ball head to sit in it.
That'd be cool too, yeah.
The possibilities are endless.
There are endless possibilities, dude.
Endless possibilities. Or I can cut that.
Possibilities.
There's a Cause doll over there that's red. Maybe I can cut his head off and put it on this.
You could, dude. You cut a couple Barbie heads off and put them in there. Or...
All my pets' heads are falling off.
My pets' heads are Yep.
What's
but
wrong?
yeah, man, shout out to we didn't get to do an episode for Go Run Lap 1 because of the weather. Me and Mel were like stuck in the house literally for 2 weeks because of the ice.
Yeah.
Out in the sticks. So we were kind of luckily we had shopped and everything, got everything done. We didn't have to leave, but like it was stir craziness for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like the ice literally was frozen. It froze us like where the door wouldn't open without us breaking the door.
That's insane.
Yeah, but
some of y'all's vehicles' batteries wasn't working right and shit too, right?
Yeah, our vehicles were stuck in the driveway because it was 2 inches of ice.
Yeah.
They were stuck in the driveway for almost 2 weeks.
Hell, Leroy was out of power for
he was out of power.
Yeah, for like 2.5 weeks or some shit. Like crazy.
Luckily,
longer than the rest of us.
Luckily, we never had any issues with power. Being out in the sticks, we never lost power.
They're out there too, man.
But I know a lot of people did. Leroy did.
Yeah. We didn't at the house. I'm in the sticks too, but I'm the other side. Right, I'm whole other side of Tennessee, basically. But we didn't lose power, even though we're out in the middle of nowhere. But my job in the middle of the city lost power for 10 consecutive business days, which was a pain in the ass.
Oh, wow.
Did I tell you that?
No.
Bro, we were out of work for 7 days straight, working days, like weekend rolling into the next week.
How behind were y'all?
Oh, God, dude. You know how my job
up?
works. Yeah, finally. Just now, finally catching up.
Dang.
Shout out to everyone involved with that. That's a whole different discussion.
10 business days is crazy.
Especially in my job, because we're essential workers. We deal with mail. And it's tax season. There's so many like elements that played into this. It was absolute shit show. But yeah, we are bouncing back now. But we were out 7 days straight. Power came back on. We went back to the office, Chad, and was there one full day, went back for the second day, and like 10:30 a.m. that day, we had a power surge that brought us back down to 30% power. God. All of our servers at work crashed. Like, data was damn near lost. Like, a lot of, like, important elements to my business, not, like, my personal business, but the business I work for, were in jeopardy. And luckily, when it all came up, we did lose our server, but it was recovered shortly after. But we're back booming now 100%. But yeah, dude, we missed an additional like 2 days that after the power surge went through, because all those big ass machines at my job, they just like some of the computers were on that would work off 30% power, but like them big ass machines and all them, they run off 210s, 220s. I mean, so yeah, that shit wasn't fucking working. Half the lights wouldn't even come on.
Shout out to Mother Nature though, you know.
Fucking A, dude, you cannot predict Mother Nature.
I used to wait for the winter because I loved cold weather. Now I can't fucking stand it.
I hate it.
Old, and my bones hurt and shit, and joints ache.
I'm like a fall and fucking spring guy now because I hate when it gets super fucking hot and I hate when it gets super fucking cold. But like,
let me have 65 degrees year round. You can put a jacket on and not sweat.
Yeah.
You can put on shorts and not freeze.
Right.
But that's, I mean,
I just like it nice. And even like today, like it's rained the past couple days here in Nashville. Just off and on, not like nonstop, but just off and on. And then I look at the forecast today. The next 4 days is partly sunny, and then like no rain in the forecast this evening. So I go wash the shit out of Sexy Red. She's clean as fuck in the parking lot, and as soon as Chad pulls up the studio, and I go outside to get some headphones out of the car, they're fucking looks like it's about to downpour.
I bring the rain with me, bring the thunder, you know what I mean?
Attaboy. But
shout out to us having senior citizen conversations.
That's what that was. That's exactly what it is.
We spoke about the weather and how it impacted us, you know, from life.
Yep.
We spoke about the weather changes. So
we definitely did.
If y'all were in the, southeast region, you just got the weather update.
You're welcome.
But it's already happened, so really doesn't do any good for you. But hey, we're gonna make it work.
I'll tell you what. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll be back with traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I thought it was only right though we get you back here for lap 2, considering we missed lap 1.
Yeah. Sure.
9 tracks on this one, right?
No, this one's 8 too.
8 tracks. Seems like 8's kind of been the threshold as of lately.
Yeah, with the goat run, I wanted to do 8-track projects and them have no features on them. So we did 8 tracks with volume 1, and what's crazy is I hadn't recorded a solo album. I mean, Gray-Headed Goat wasn't solo though.
Yeah.
It had solo tracks, but an all solo record I hadn't done since 2022 when I did Dedicated.
My favorite.
So last year alone in that 2025 run, I probably only had like 7 solo songs all year because it was
crazy.
all collab projects and features. And so this year I recorded more solo songs on that first album than I did all year the last year. So, and people streamed it more or as much as all my other, it did just as well or better than a lot of the other projects. I guess because it was just solo songs. But shout out to everybody that's been streaming it. And I think lap 2 is going to be the same way because it's just a lot of rapping, bro.
A lot of rapidy pappity.
A little rapidy pappity.
It's dope though. They get some old school chatty on there too.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the album, there's a couple I get that nostalgic chatty. Me personally, being as involved as I've been with your career, I clearly recognize when I get that old school chatty, and I hear that on some of the later records in it. There's one record in particular. I don't have my folder right here with me, but it's one of the early. I think it's number 2 or 3. Heavy sample. Shout out Dub. Heavy sample. Free. Fuck. Can you show me the track list or bring it up real quick? Because I want to mention it because it's my second favorite record off that album.
About the stars. We're shining like the
stars.
stars.
Yeah.
Shining like the stars.
The stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fire.
There's a lot of sample records on the album.
Shout out Dub, man. He's in his bag right now.
Shout out to Dub and shout out Wisecrime because they split the production on this. So Dub did 4 tracks and Wisecrime did 4, and it's like I rotated. So track 1 is Bobby Hill.
Love it.
Which is the single that's been out. It's doing well. People really like that one.
I love that type record from you.
Yeah, and then I found out that Wisecrime can do them kind of beats, them style beats.
Yeah,
that vibe is like that old. It reminds me of like the DJ Paul Juicy J, Choose You.
It reminds me, and then more the old school Juicy J, Choose You, and then fast forward to the new school Eddie Valero. It's kind of
for sure.
It's kind of like a mix of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I love it though.
Those guys Wisecrime is a young. I mean, he's 18, 19-year-old kid from Russia.
That's insane. Shout out Wisecrime.
The amount of influence that those younger producers over there in Russia have on Memphis.
Shout out Russia.
The influence that they take from Memphis rap is awesome. But so many beats that he's made for me in the last 2 years. But shout out to him, man. That's the way we kicked the record off. And then track 2 is Stars, the one you was just talking about that Dub did.
Fire.
And shout out to Dub for just being
him
so consistent and being on the same wavelength. I know how Dub busy is on the mix and mastering level. And shout out to Ralston because Ralston did a huge amount of stuff for me last year. But I found that it's easier for me to cut a lot of records, especially the rate that I'm cutting them. It's easier for me to cut them at the crib and just shoot them over to Dub and stuff. So we've been kind of working that way this year. But
I've got his tag somewhere. Every time I try to find tags, because when I used to sit right in front of the board, those of y'all that are just OG into the show know I used to sit directly in front of the board so I could read these titles very clearly. And now I'm they're from afar, so it's hard. But I found it. 30. Shout out Dub. Still need him on the pod, man. That'd be dope. That'd be dope to get y'all here together or some shit.
We'll make it happen one time this year. One of these projects,
so the people know he's real.
For sure,
he's like a wizard.
He is a wizard, dude.
I wish he wore a cloak.
He may have one.
Dub, do you have a cloak? And if so, take a selfie and send it to me with wizard sleeves on it.
Shout out wizard sleeves.
Shout out wizard sleeves. That's another. That's an antonym for a blown out vagina.
Yeah, I don't want to see your wizard sleeve, Dub. But shout out to you. I love you, dog. Track 3 we did. It's called Clark Griswold. So Clark Griswold. I just name it that because there's a line in the song about it.
And Chaz has always secretly wanted to name a record Clark Griswold.
Of course, I want to name every album.
It's one of his favorite fictional characters. If you don't know.
Yeah. So this is another one similar to Bobby Hill. It's that same type of the Wisecrime type beat, and it's just barred out. But I try, even though I do a lot of those tracks on this album, I try to differentiate them to where they're not. It doesn't sound all the same. So I just have a lot of fun doing them kind of records. So that's what we did with that one, with track 3. And then track 4 is back to dub again. This is called Still Coolin'. So
did you go back, forth, back, forth, back, forth?
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
Keep going. Still
track
coolin'.
4 is Still Coolin'. So fun fact about this record.
Okay. Damn, I gotta get back to that.
A couple of these records are repurposed records from like years ago.
Oh yeah.
That are either retweaked, remixed, or repurposed just because they don't have the light shine on them that they should have on them. This is one of those songs. Still Coolin' is a song I did called Coolin'. On Baker's Dozen Volume 1. That dropped in like 2018, right?
Oh, yeah. Shout out Baker's Dozen.
But that was before I had shit all the way I liked it. The beat was like a sound click beat that I leased or some shit. Like the quality wasn't great. And I knew I could do a better version of that record at some point. I just needed to find a track to make it happen.
Yeah.
And one of the packs that Dub sent me, that beat played, and I was like, I know I got something for that. And then I went and listened to that old song. I was like, man, I need to rework this one. So I reworked it and changed some shit up, and I think it made it a lot better sounding. So
yeah, I like that song a lot.
Yeah, that's one of the. That's not just a bar. That's like a record with a catchy hook and stuff on it.
Has a repetitive hook.
Yeah. I wanted to try to keep bringing something for everybody that what they come to me for.
Yeah.
When it comes to a solo thing.
Yeah. A smorgasbord of records, if you will.
For sure.
Shout out smorgasbords.
What's the next one here? Oh, the next one, Jerome Bettis. Jerome Bettis.
Is this a throwback?
Yeah, this is a throwback too. So we did, I want to say we did some of these bars on one of them instrumentals that we did back when we first started shooting.
The pod?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was like one of those instrumentals we used. I don't know if it was Dolph or what it was.
Did we put it out?
We did, but I didn't use, but it was just over an instrumental. So I was like, well, it was just some of this. It wasn't the whole thing. It was like I added a bunch to it.
I wish you'd recycle. Sorry to get us off topic, but I wish you would recycle that Drake flow.
Mel, you know what? Mel told me the same thing, and
I love that.
I was gonna do that for this record, but I was like, well, let me save it for like the next one.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? She said the exact same thing.
There is a take of that somewhere on I Got Some Shit to Say.
It's that Drake and
or it's on Chad on TV.
The Way Too Sexy beat or whatever.
Yes,
it's when we were live streaming.
We were live streaming,
and I was on
Chad,
my phone. I had some bars on my phone. He was like, rapping or whatever.
And he went crazy. Chad went fucking nuts, and that was you're right. That was during a live of Squint 615 Live. Is what that was.
Like a random live stream, like 2022 or 3 or something.
Job be going live, man.
But that I'll definitely bring those back to one of the either a dub or a Wisecrime beat next project. But
yeah, you snap on that fucking verse.
I love the Still Coolin' record, or the Still Coolin' record, but then the Jerome Bettis record is it's just bars. It's another really bar heavy track to some dope Wisecrime like production, and we just kind of keep the flow going of the record. There's the record after that is called Pay Window. It's a dub 30-30 track as well.
30-30. What's Wisecrime? I need to get Wisecrime to drop.
Yeah, his producer drops sick.
It is sick.
Damn Wisecrime, drop that shit.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Yeah. The first one he had was not near as cool as that one. But yeah, the track 6 record is pretty self-explanatory. It's one of those kind of like the one that Dub did on Stars, where he's got some it's like one of them dope ass sample hooks.
Yeah.
And we're just kind of going back and forth with it.
I wonder where producers dig up these samples, bro.
I don't know, but I literally went through Dub's entire catalog and was like, hey, bro, I'm going to go through your entire catalog. I'm going to send you a list of stuff.
I used to do that just for fun.
Let me see. Tell me if it's available.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dub's that dope where you can get on his where you can go his website and listen to all of his tracks or whatever, but you can just do it and just vibe the fuck out.
Yeah. Shout out to Dub, man. We got a lot more in the works too, but
I hit him up one day and asked him to sample something for me and he never gave it back.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It was Benson Boone. Dub, I'm calling you out.
Shout out Benson Boone. Well, Double watch this. He watches them all.
It was Benson Boone, and it was his hit single that he had, the Please Stay. It was that song, but I hit Dub up and was like, bro, we need to sample this, and it was a portion of that song, and I can't remember what portion of it was, but I know it was that.
Mm-hmm. Shout out Portion Control. I don't know what that is, but shout it out.
Portion control is like a diet that you like.
I know what it is. I just don't know. Shout out to Portion. The next song, track 7, is a song called Automatic.
Automatic.
Automatic, like Steph.
Yeah,
They turning heads when I stepping.
That's some old school chatty.
Yeah,
too,
dude.
bro.
So that was some shit. It was, I don't freestyle, but that was some shit like for that hook. That was another one. I just heard the beat and I was like, I'm just gonna bar out on this one. And then when I started rapping, I was like, that was just a part of my bar, like that hook.
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, that needs to be a hook too. So we turned it into a full song. It was just gonna be a handful of bars or whatever. But it's another one of those sample like heavy tracks. That's kind of the vibe I'm in right now, man.
Yeah. I love it.
I've always loved those Dipset 3-6 Mafia sample style tracks.
And when you get the samples, bro, it's almost like a cheat code. Like it, I mean, it's a very small cheat code. But when I say that, I say it to say the concept of the record is usually provided with the sample.
Yeah,
you get a direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that, me personally, Chad, tell you, like I used to always say, we had a record called Green that I loved, and it was a one record me and Chad used to perform all the time called Green. It's available online now. Yep. Heavy sample, but that. Once we recorded that record, I would always tell Chad, look, we ain't got none with hooks already on them because it just made it so much simpler. And that was way before Chad was way better than he is now at, like, writing hooks.
Yeah.
Because that used to be a struggle, like, early. Like, back in 2010.
No, for sure.
We used to struggle with fucking hooks, man.
Well, it's because you had to write 3 16-bar verses,
Facts,
dude. And you
bro.
fucking blew your brains out on your verses.
The whole structure of music was different at that time.
Dude. Like, that's what's crazy. Like, 3 16-bar verses, bro. That's 48 bars of rapping, right?
Facts.
Now I'm doing 2 8-bar verses. Like, Automatic was 2 8-bar verses.
That's crazy.
Which was one, you know what I'm saying?
That's a cheat code all on its own.
Yeah, that's what the music has done, though.
Yeah.
Like 3 16s, 48 bars was a standard rap song. Now 2 16 or 2 8s is a full song. So it's a third of what it used to have to do, which for the artist is great. Now sometimes you want to have more than that, so you can have more. If you got, especially if it's some real tracks, you sometimes want 12 or 16 bars, but. And then we ended it off with a real track. I always like to end the albums off with something real and relatable, and
real ass song.
With me barring out the entire record, I wanted to make sure that I had something, because my core listeners love that kind of stuff from me. So we did one called Dark Places, and I love that one. That was some stuff from way back in the day, to some SoundClick shit, and I was like, man, this shit just got lost. It got lost. Nobody knows about the song like that, and I was like, I need to find something to rework this one on, and that dub beat was perfect for it. So
it worked out well.
Yeah, it was just a story about a girl that's going through it as a kid, and
she's a whore.
Gets pregnant. Golly,
what?
She wasn't a whore.
Well, she got pregnant.
Well, yeah, by her boyfriend.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Dang, son. So she was going through it as a kid and got into it with her boyfriend, and then he left, and then it was kind of like one of them stories about trying to find like happiness and like tragedy. So it was a dope ass way to end the album, I feel like.
Definitely.
But overall, man, I really like the record. I like how it.
I listened to it today, this morning. I got the link from Chad yesterday and listened to it in its entirety. Obviously, when we're recording this, we're a week prior to when you guys get the album today.
Yeah.
But it's dope. It's but I've never expected anything less from old Chatty. Chatty ain't let me down yet in 24 years.
Thanks. Well, like I said, we're gonna see how it goes. As of right now, I plan on putting an album out in March, but I'm not for sure. We're just gonna see how it goes.
What about you and One?
We're working on stuff, but see, one's got a lot of solo stuff this year that he's trying to drop.
He definitely does. He's working nonstop.
And I told him, I said, man, we can do our album whenever you want, but I want you to, whatever you need to do, and I can help you do. Let me do that for your solo stuff, and whenever you're ready to do the collab, we'll do it whenever. We've already got 4 songs done for it already.
Flex.
So
I don't have any of them.
yeah, they're already out.
Oh, okay.
Like the one with Ice. The Just Be Real With Me, that's already out. Don't Go Over There's already out. Like there's a handful of songs already done.
Fun fact, check this out. Goat Run Lap 2 available right fucking now. Go get that shit or get out. You don't deserve to hear what's next.
Yep.
Hang on, let them leave.
Get out.
Now that they're gone. Fun fact though is that you guys know I'm in a few weeks. About 4 weeks from today, we start tour. King of Ego, Joe Tyler. Joy Band Kid, Ziggy, kicking off here in Nashville, Tennessee at the Cowan. Tickets available in my bio. Every show is available. But fun fact, we've added a show, and old Chatty Bobby's on that motherfucker, boy.
Oh, yeah, Litchfield.
Old Chatty Bobby's on that motherfucker, boy.
Yeah, I'll be at that one, man. Shout out to Dusty.
Fuck yeah, shout out Dusty. I was so
real.
stoked to see that shit. I got the flyer. We'll put it right here.
Mm-hmm.
But when that fucking flyer dropped, is when we got the flyer, like, y'all probably, I don't even think this flyer's out yet, so y'all getting the exclusive shit. But when I got the email with this flyer in it, dude, I called Chad so fast, and I was like, dude, look at this, because you ain't even seen it yet when I sent it to you, I thought.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, dude, but you talk about something that makes me happy, that makes me happy.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope, man. Like I like Litchfield. I performed there twice was it last? Yeah, I performed there. Me and Fury's tour in August.
When is that show? 25th of April? April 25th, Litchfield, Illinois.
Yeah. And
that's Ziggy's hometown show. That's what his like home show. That's what he's excited about.
The next town over.
I'm pretty sure. No, I'm not supposed to say that. Never mind. Keep going.
But yeah, Litchfield's it's a dope spot too, man. It's like like an event center, but it's really big. It's really nice, and their sound's good because Dusty and JB Real they provide their own sound, and it's always really good sound. And shows are always go really well. So I'm excited for y'all to come up there for it. And
yeah, I can't fucking wait.
It's gonna be dope.
You saw we got new equipment, new DJ board and shit, bro. Ooh, boy, that motherfucker. You know how I know it's a good one? Well, I know it's a good one because of its resume and the cost of it. But when I posted it for the first time that I got that new board, shout out DJ Coop. DJ Coop DM'd me and was like, damn, Bubba, upgraded, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Shout out, you go. Yeah, but that motherfucker is a spaceship, bro.
It's a spaceship.
It made me, here, I'll put a picture right here. I'll show y'all this little video. I sent this to Chad. I sent Chad this video, and it's showing the deck that we used last year on tour. You see it right there, and then it's going to pan over, and you see the deck that we're using this year on tour. Yeah, so it's a significant difference. But that big boy that we got now, man, is fucking what dope road shows are made of. But I'm anxious to use that particular type of equipment on a set for old Chatty. Because that's a thing also, man. Like, through 20 years of doing music, when every show this guy's ever had, we have never been in control of the DJ deck. Ever. Never. Not one fucking time. Maybe we've had, like,
homies that were DJing
that obviously, like, knew to read us and wait on us to say, play the record or whatever. But never has there been a moment where I've been on a DJ board and Chad's been making music or performing. Never has that happened. Not one fucking time. And it's going to happen April 25th in Litchfield, Illinois. So
hell yeah.
Be ready for that. I'm excited as fuck about that, bro.
Yeah, it's going to be dope, man.
Just for that reason. It may sound silly to these guys, but like our day ones know how big of a deal that is, man. Because it gives me like a opportunity to show Chad what I've been doing, man.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be a fun show, and Litchfield, the people there are such good like fans and supportive, and they just love to hear good music, man.
Facts.
So they'll really have a good time with all the fellas that y'all are bringing up with Ego and Joy and
right.
And Ziggy.
And I tell you what, man, get
Joe.
your fucking tickets now. If you're in the Litchfield area and this interests you, get your fucking tickets now, because I can tell you guys this off the After Party Tour. That's the name of the tour, Ego and Joe Tyler. On this tour, I have the first 4 dates, the ticket sales currently for the first 4 dates. And all I can tell you guys is get your fucking tickets now, because we have done minimal promo. When this comes out the 27th, there probably is some promo coming out this week, but we have done minimal promo for this tour, and I promise you, each city, 1/3 of the tickets are already gone. In every fucking city on that fucking thing right now. And I'm not sure about Litchfield, but yeah, get them, because they're going.
Well, when I did that show, when me and Fury did that show in Litchfield, me and Fury and Mark Hoddick, it was like 300 or something people there, and then it was an outdoor one. And this other one that we just did, it was like more than that there. It was 300 or 400 people at that one too. So
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
They come out, man.
Chase got some shows coming up too. You got something booked again currently with Mark Hoddick, right?
Yeah, Mark Hoddick's Mobile Home Bash.
When is that?
God,
because I'm saying that I'm only bringing it up because I told Chad just recently on the telephone that I was going to try to make that trip with him. And we get a trial run in for Litchfield.
I think it's after that though.
Is
it?
You can bring
is
it
it
May? I think it's May 16th or something like that. Because we get back. I don't know if we're I think we're home that weekend or something. Because I looked at our schedule and it made sense for me to tell you I can come. But it does. We'll get to it when we get closer to it. But I know it's further out. It's on Chad's social media somewhere.
Just bring it back in. I'm gonna find it.
Bring it back in. It's my kind of woman.
Where the fuck's the damn? Here it is. Okay. It is. May 2nd. Yeah, May 2nd.
Yeah, May 2nd. So I don't now when you say May 2nd, I don't know if that works on mine or not. But anyway,
it's the week. It's the week after
Litchfield.
Litchfield. The night before Litchfield, y'all are in Gregory Lake. Y'all are at Gregory
Facts.
Lake, I think.
Yeah, that's the only outdoor one we have currently. But there are like 4 or 5 more dates that are in very close to getting put on the flyer. The flyer keeps updating, and then we have a second tour coming afterwards after the summer.
That's the only 2 I got currently is the one in Litchfield and the one with Marcus. But
shout Marcus.
But I got other ones I'm planning on trying to do later on in the year. But
I think next year you should do your own.
No, for sure. That's what we were talking about doing too. But I've got a lot of stuff that we're like in the works right now. So we're just kind of trying to see about. I don't want to go and take a bunch of shows unless it just makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of trying to be picking and choosing on what works best.
But again, right now, when we have these type discussions, your immediate breaks in your head, like I know you just being my best friend for so long, you start worrying about your workload, like your music and putting an album out every month and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think you've achieved mastery, dog. You're the dopest rapper to ever fucking do that shit. Like who the fuck puts out 15 albums straight, dog?
Trip did. He did.
Trip. Okay, one person.
Straight.
That's one person out of the
Trip. Hey,
billions of people. Yeah, shout out Don Tripp. Always like love that guy.
But other than him, I don't know. I mean,
I think Zero did like a chunk of them at one time.
I know back in the day, Gorilla Zoe did a mixtape.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
For every day of the month or something crazy.
He did a tape every day?
Or a day. It was something crazy, dude.
Damn.
Gorilla Zoe did something crazy back in them Dat Piff days.
A tape every day is insane.
Maybe a tape a week or something.
That sounds a little bit more logical, but
it was back in the mixtape days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you could
jacking for beats and just put a verse on the instrumental and that'd be a record.
But it was something like that. But no, it was we definitely proved what I wanted to prove. And
what was that?
Just that I can do this at a high level, not just at a cameraman that can get on the court and shoot a jump shot.
Facts.
And it's not even so much that I felt disrespected or nothing like that. I just needed to educate people because I think a lot of people just didn't know.
Right.
They knew that I rapped way later.
Yeah.
They knew me first from being the camera guy or the podcast guy or the interview guy. And once they were like, I didn't even know you rap. A lot of people, didn't know. So I was like, man, let me just see what happens. And then when you start feeling like you're getting doubted and you start feeling like you're getting overlooked, that's when you start getting a chip on your shoulder, I guess. And it ain't a bad thing. It's just like with athletes or any kind of artist or anybody, if it's at your job or whatever.
Yeah.
If you feel like you're getting underappreciated and overlooked, like you want to try to
show out.
Prove a point.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like I did. And now I feel like if we just look back and pick out a lot of these records over the last 2 years that didn't get any push like they should have because I was focused on the next album, right? Which is what I knew all that going in.
Yeah, me too.
I knew all that going in, but I think now I want to go back and grab some of those records. Like one that comes to mind with me every time, me and GFL Cowboy Killer.
Facts.
Have an amazing record.
You definitely do.
That I didn't get a video for because it didn't fit the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. I feel like the one me and Jam and Zach Smith did. Little Things.
Shout out Zach Smith.
Yeah, shout out Zach. There's a bunch of records, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Corey. Me and Corey are going to shoot a visual for the song that we dropped back in December.
Shout out Corey.
Best part of me. I love that record, man. It's going to go. I am going to do that Righting My Wrongs album this year for sure, but it's all like real records.
I'd love to have Corey on the show whenever she's in Nashville again.
No,
I've told her that before. She knows that, but
for sure, I know we had trouble getting a visual because they live in Florida, but she's up in like East Tennessee area for a couple of days. So her and Mel are really close. So when she told Mel that, Mel was like, "Hey, this is the time for us to go get that video." So I was like, "All right, I'm down. Let's just go whatever we need to do." So we're gonna get that visual, and I'm excited about that, man, because I love that record. It's another one that needed more of a push, but it was like the next one was right around the corner.
Right.
So
no time to
but
slow
y'all
down.
just stay tuned. There's not going to be a shortage of stuff. Even if I dial it back and drop a single a month or two or a couple of months or whatever it ends up being.
Right. And he's proved his point. He can outwork all y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, man. Anytime I want to turn it up, I just turn it up.
You know what I'm excited about? This is something I normally don't do, but I'm gonna do it right here. this week, the 27th, is February 27th. Pause real quick. Happy birthday, Kimora Desiree.
Oh, happy birthday, Kimora.
Today's Kimora's birthday. She is 20 years old.
God. Dude, 2009, dude. It's still on Chat Arms TV. It was actually 2008.
Get it wham?
The Get It Wham, dude.
Yeah.
How old was she then?
4, maybe.
4 years old.
3 or 4. Like,
well, yeah, she's 20, so she was born in 06.
Yeah.
So she wasn't even 3 yet, bro.
Oh, sorry.
I don't think if it was 2008, because that's when you tried to wake me up. I was on the couch, and you said I ate all her fruit snacks. I said, tell that bitch to bring it home. And I told her, I wasn't fucking playing with a goddamn SpongeBob fruit snacks.
She's 20 years old today, dog.
I would go to Squint's apartment and eat all his food.
Yeah. Chad would camp out a whole weekend at my house.
I'd eat all of it. I'd not all of it, but
it was a whole different time, wasn't it, dude?
Yeah,
I always have so much fun, though. Shout Bobby Hooks. He was around there.
Shout out Bobby Hooks.
Love that guy. Shout out Brandon E.
I'm so glad he's back, coming around on the podcast over the top and stuff.
Yeah,
man.
every Thursday.
He tunes into this pod every week, too.
Shout out Brandon E. Love you, Bubba.
Yeah.
But I was about to say, before I remembered today, this drops on the 27th, since my daughter's 20th birthday. This is something I normally don't do. Today, Goat Run. Lap 2 available now, so Chatty's here, obviously, for a Goat Run Lap 2 review. We did that real quick or whatnot. And I'm going to tell you guys, next week, we're having Nashville's own Rob Savage is going to be on the show. That's going to be fucking sick. But then the week after that would make second week of March, I have John Kilmer coming back.
Oh, dope.
And I'm so fucking excited about that. If you know, you know. Kilmer. Shout out John Kilmer. The very first episode, I got some shit to say, was with John Kilmer. And then fast forward, me and Chad had another opportunity to sit down with him. That'll be the March 13th episode.
What? You know what's crazy?
What?
We just had a Friday the 13th.
And we have another one in March.
We got another one in March.
That is insane.
Dude. Shout out Tony. Shout out Friday the 14th.
Yeah, shout out Friday the 14th.
We got to get the boys back over here. Chance, Tony, get back over here.
Yes, dude.
We'll make that happen for sure.
Yeah, need to do that. I want to come to y'all's space too, man.
For sure. We got to get you down there, and One's been asking us to come down there for sure. So we got to get both of you guys on there. We just did our 150th episode.
Congrats, brother.
It sucked because we were going to do
y'all were mobile. Yeah, I watched it.
The weather was screwed up, man.
I'm glad you brought that up though, because I did see that.
We still didn't. But we made it happen. And shout out to Chance and Tony, and shout out to Brandon and BJ and everybody, and you and Mel and everybody that's been a part of it. The Viz, everybody that comes on and is a guest. That's turned into something really dope for us, just on the having fun with the homies type shit. And it's built a really cool little following over there with it, man. So
definitely have, man. I love it too. I love seeing that shit. I smile ear to ear every time y'all come across my algorithm.
Next month is the 3rd year, bro.
Dope.
March of 23 is when it started. We did them 4 episodes with you, and then Chance got us that studio in White House, and we did that, and we just kind of moved from there. But
just kept keep applying pressure, dog.
We ain't missed a Thursday, man. Even on weeks where we couldn't find one, Tony pieced up something. Whether it's the greatest hits or something.
Consistency is key, man.
So shout out to Over the Top, man. We
Definitely.
Got a lot coming down but we'll be back on here with them, and then we'll get you down there on ours too.
The Kilmer thing's got me stoked. In real time, I haven't recorded that. He comes this week, and that's why I'm stoked about that. But like I said, the first ever, we didn't even have this show yet. And I had that. And if you don't know, John Kilmer is the videographer for Mike Stud, formerly known as Mike Stud. He's a videographer for Mike. He's an ambassador for Stevenson Ranch. He handles a lot of that for the homie stuff. If you know, you know, man. He's just, and that's my favorite artist on the planet other than Chatty. So I fan the fuck out anytime. But Kilmer's just been such an inspiration to me, and things that we've done here for the show, and from the first episode, and then me and you had a chance to sit down with him. He came back to the crib.
Table.
Sat down at the table. So it's been a while, and
4 years probably.
This will be our 3rd time sitting with Kilmer, but so much has happened for him and for us, and it's just going to be so dope to catch up with somebody like him. Me personally, that means a lot to me, so I'm stoked to sit down with Kilmer this week.
Especially with it being the first person that you did. That was before.
Yeah.
That was when you didn't even know what it was.
I didn't even know. I had the title. I knew I had the title.
Webcam.
Yep, it was a webcam. I had the title of the show, and I had my logo. And then I reached out to John Kilmer as a fan and was like, "Hey, Bubba, I got this show. I'd love to have you on." And he immediately responded and was like, "Sure, when you want to do it." I didn't even have microphones yet. I didn't even think he'd respond. When he responded and said, "When you want to do it," I was like, "What's your availability? Blah, blah, blah." I'm just scared shitless. And he said, how about tomorrow? And I was like, sure.
Pressure.
You don't want to say no. So I took the opportunity. If you guys go back, it's available online somewhere. But if you go back and watch the episode, it's not the same Squints that you guys see week after week. I was a fucking newbie. I'd never interviewed anyone, and I was fanned out. And then fast forward, dude, he's my homie. I could text him right now. You know, it's crazy how that all works. Yeah. And his success is crazy right now. They are absolutely killing it.
Yeah, shout out to Kilmer, man.
Yeah, man, full 360 though to have him back. And the episode next week with Rob Savage is fucking incredible too, so don't miss out. But we got big pods coming, man, as always, and we'll make sure Chatty's over here to keep you guys posted on his goat run, so to speak. We'll just call this year the year of the goat.
Year of the goat, goddammit.
Shout out Jackie Moon.
Shout out Jackson Moonathon, baby.
Yeah, he was supposed to join us today, but he got called in.
He's here in spirit for sure.
He is in spirit.
He's in spirit.
Y'all know the move, man. Goat Run, lap 2 from old Chatty Bobby, available now. We'll make sure it's in the description below. And tap the fuck in. Make sure to sub to the channel and leave comments and share it with your friends. And I don't know, everything else you can do to maybe
and by the way,
let us know you're here.
Y'all be sure to get that Goat Run lap 2. But my motherfucking dog, Joy Band. Got a new single dropping today, too. What's it called?
Candy Girl.
Candy Girl. Today,
Yes.
It's that, bruh. He's done the
It's that Laffy Taffy.
Am I tripping, or did he post this like on TikTok a while ago?
He did. That's how they move, though. Yeah, that's how.
That's the move, though.
Yeah, that's how they move.
But Joy Band, shout out to you, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all go stream that.
Yeah, available right fucking now. The X-rated record that I mentioned with Ego, if it comes out soon after, I had my dates mixed up. Doesn't really matter. But there is a verse from Ego's new record available now on his TikTok. That's why I'm getting them mixed up. But yeah, y'all know what's up. New music every fucking week. It doesn't matter. It's either from Show and Prove or it's from Laid Back E.N.T. One of the two.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we done?
We're done, man.
We're done. All right, yeah, fuck y'all. We're gone.
I'm going to go take my damn Sudafed meds. And
yeah, get you some rest, Chad. I appreciate you pulling up, bro.
I appreciate you, man. Y'all, I just want to let everybody know that I love y'all, man. God damn it. These cold meds got me thrown.
Right? Y'all know the move. It's IGSSTS.com, ChadArtsTV.com. We out of here, Chad. Let's go.
Bow.
Bitch, we got views.